like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, ZaiZoe here. Welcome to my channel. You can hit me up on Instagram at ZaiZoe Gaming, be in my friends list on Facebook at ZaiZoe Gaming, or check out still under construction ZaiZoe.com. And just inside SavageMegaWeb44. That's right, we do it every year, sometimes a few times a year. Usually we don't have too many requirements, and we don't have too many goals. We're just having some fun. This time, however, I may actually carry this clan on. Working on a little something at the moment, so you might actually see this clan fully pop up in a bit. That's all I can say about that at the moment. But we're just inside the current one at the moment, having a little bit of fun, and gonna share a few replays in there. It's getting kind of late, so I had a bit of a late day, but I said I was gonna do a video a day, so I gotta get a video out a day. And not having too much trouble taking it for the 3 stars. So, if you're out and about, you're running around, you want to stop on by, come check us out. Don't expect good troops. Oh, you'll get the troops you ask for. Just don't expect a level of a great deal. Like I said, you can't expect much when we're just having fun with a level 1 clan at the moment, so. And Shazel finding a Town Hall 9 and doing a bit of a different Lavalunian strat. Normally I go with an extra lava and I drop those baby dragons all together. I don't carry any wall breakers. However, getting the CC draw pulled there, so nothing's in the CC. Should be safe to go all in now. And when I say nothing in the CC, I don't necessarily mean nothing in the CC, because the one thing that usually messes up my attack is a lava in the CC, which will get triggered by your ground troops, not your air troops. So you can't always be too sure that your loons are going to pull everything that's in there, but for the most part, you should be able to get past it. And I'm already tired. What can we talk about? Let's think of something. Minimax Wars. Thanks Supercell. You kind of completely killed that off there. I don't know what the heck's going on, but who's ever over there making the ultimate decisions. I don't think the last war move was the best move. We can't seem to lock in anything over there now, no matter what we're putting in up top, what we're putting in down bottom. So I'm not exactly sure. I do know some other clans were having trouble. Some aren't, but some are. So, and things still are never even, especially when you go into Savage 7 and you have a look in those wars. We're still drawing clans with Town Hall 9s, 10s up top, 20 Town Hall 8s, and all we got is 7s. So, I don't know what's going on with these wars, but something could be done. I thought everything was just fine the way it was, but I also thought everything was just fine the way it was in 2014, but nope, we had to change the system, which killed off, oh, how many thousands, million players? And then out come all the war matches, and now I see guys are completely losing interest again. So I'm not fully sure, but it'd be nice if we could go retro. Let's just reverse everything. Send the whole system completely back to 2014. Allow us to have Titans and Legends still. Oh, what an awesome game that would be. I wouldn't even want to guess how many people would be having fun with that. You'd see 1,000. You'd see 100,000 million farmers in a day. And we were just having a little fun, doing a friendly challenge. And I should have been paying attention. I would have sent a minion at them corners first. Or some minions, not sent a minion, but. And Dawn finding a Town Hall 8. And this is basically the same strat I would use on a 7. Same kind of thing for an 8. I mean, you can use dragons all the way up, right? Town Hall 7s can use them to push. If a Town Hall 7 can push with dragons, that means every Town Hall level after that can push with dragons. You basically just have to do the same thing. I used to do this style that he's doing here now, where basically I would just flood a whole line of dragons and hope my way all the way through. However, you get distracted a lot doing it this style, and sometimes it'll come back to bite you, so now I exchange those loons and carry those minions with me just so I can clear out some angles, control those dragons a little bit better. As you can see down at the bottom there, if you are wondering, might have been able to get that done and over with some minion cleanup there. The rest of those dragons would have went up and in, but manages to get all the air defense down anyways, so at this point it's not really going to matter. Should be able to make it all the way through to the end. And I had another busy day. Some days, I actually like busy days. I like working, I like busy days. But some days get a little hectic. Some days are busy where I get to be on my accounts, and other days like today are busy where I'm just doing too much handwork, jumping up and down, getting in and out of stuff. So another day I couldn't really do much on my Town Hall 7. It's kind of sitting at a stale right now in that 4700s. I have been doing the odd searching with it, but not finding much. And my other accounts managed to take some defenses today, so gonna have to get them back up there. And oh my goodness, Archer Queen finding a Town Hall something. I don't know, what is that, 5? Is that a 5 or a 6? It's got 2 wizard towers, so it's got to be at least a 6, right? And we're into October now, so Halloween is not very far away. And judging by the temperature change around here, snow isn't too far away as well. For those of you that don't know, I live up north in Canada, and it gets very cold where I am, like down to minus 40, minus 50 in the wintertime. Usually it will start snowing sometimes as early as in October. Usually we seem to have October for Halloween when the kids go out. There always seems to be a skiff on the ground, and then that's it. It's there until April when all the snow starts to melt and all the water starts to run. So hopefully it's not coming too early, because I went from basically parking my vehicle every day in the shade, because the last thing you want to do is at lunch or break time run and jump in your extremely hot vehicle. So I went from parking in the shade to parking in the sun, so that way when I get to my vehicle, my windows aren't all iced up, or it's not as cold as it would normally be. Oh, the joys of living in Canada for winters. And not all of Canada is like this, by the way. I grew up in Nova Scotia. I live in the middle of Canada now, but I grew up in Nova Scotia, so that's the east coast of Canada. And they get winter, they get snow there, but the snow will come and go all year long, or all winter long, I should say, not all year. It will come and go, so it might snow a foot, but then next week it seems to be gone, and then you might get another big 2 feet of snow and a huge storm, but then in a couple weeks it's gone again. And so it's kind of an off and on snowfall, but like I said, here it seems to be, once it falls, it is there. I also have lived in Alberta and British Columbia, and of course I lived in Victoria, British Columbia as well, which is totally the opposite of the rest of Canada for winters, due to the fact that Victoria is off the coast, out on the island, just the way it is. They actually don't really experience any snow. You get a little skiff of snow there and it will shut the entire city down. I think it was like 96 or 98, somewhere around there. They had gotten an extreme snowfall of like a few inches, and that pretty much crushed the city for days. So they are not prepared. They have no snow there. In February, they usually do their annual flower count. I used to do yard work there, but they used to do their annual flower count in February. You have like 1 billion plus flowers already blooming there, while the rest of Canada is usually deep under snow still. So big difference in Canada. a wide range of weather and different types of patterns, that's for sure. And for those of you that might wonder, also 4 time zones. So basically a 4-hour difference from one coast to the next. And Kevin said that he just threw this raid together. And I gotta admit, it looked that way. Haha, just joking, Kev. Anyways, I'm out of here, you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.